So, the truth about SMMA in 2022. Is SMMA dead? Well, I wouldn't say dead, but I think it's certainly dying. Now, before you wonder whether I actually have any credibility or any, say-so in this field, I actually have an SMMA, you could say, that makes between 15 and 20k a month. And if you don't believe me, you can go over to my Instagram and check it out. Now, I'm going to explain to you why I think SMMA is dead. So, if you were anything like me, about 7 years ago, you would have seen this big shiny object and this brand new opportunity that was SMMA. And you might have seen, Tai Lopez or E-Man or one of those guys, and you were really sucked into it like I was. And they explained, this magical thing where you can actually sell Facebook ads to local business owners who are a lot older than you and actually don't really know what Facebook ads are. And it made a lot of sense. And so what happened is the people that took action early, about 7 years ago, they would have made money, and a lot of them would have made a lot of money. But one of the biggest problems were that nobody really cared about service delivery. Neither Tai Lopez nor E-Man really went in depth with their courses teaching people how to actually deliver the service. So what was happening was a bunch of teenagers were going around charging local business owners, 2, 3, 4, £5,000 a month to run their Facebook ads, and they weren't very good at it. So what was happening was that all these local business owners, they were getting burnt, and very quickly they became super jaded and just frustrated with the whole thing. So what happened is anyone that tried to pitch to them afterwards was immediately shut down. Now, another shiny object came around, and that was e-commerce marketing and actually running Facebook ads for e-commerce brands. And again, what happened is a lot of the first movers made money. Now, I wasn't a first mover, but I was quite early on the e-com train, you could say, and I managed to kind of grab a little slice of the pie. Now, again, what happened was nobody really focused on service delivery. And again, what happened was a load of e-com owners became jaded and became frustrated and just really wanted to avoid agency owners. And so agency owners, or SMMA as a whole, got a super bad reputation. Now, the reason that is such a big problem is because now, if you come into the game and, reach out to one of those guys, they're never going to want to work with you because they've been burned in the past. If you just talk to an e-commerce owner and ask them how many times a day do they get agency owners reach out to them, they'll probably say about 10 times a day. And because of that, it just makes things really difficult, especially as a beginner. Now, basically what I'm trying to say is that SMMA is a red ocean, meaning there is so much competition in this one crowded, congested space that if you're a startup business owner, why on earth would you start an SMMA? Now, don't get me wrong, if you've always had a passion for Facebook ads and you have, some burning desire to run Facebook ads for businesses, then by all means pursue an SMMA. But bro, come on. It's more than likely that you were sucked in by the same things that I was. You wanted an online business, you wanted to be your own boss, you wanted to make tons of money. And if that is the case, then why would you dive into a red ocean? Why not explore some blue ocean opportunities? Some opportunities that don't have as much competition. Now, the reason that is so important is because the methods that you use for SMMA, if you use them for SMMA, for example, so you email or you cold call local businesses, the conversion rates you get will be super low, and it's going to make you feel bad about yourself. Now, that's not to say that these methods are rubbish. The competition is just so fierce, and we're all using the same methods. If you used a different offer, an alternative offer, and you use these exact same methods and strategies, you'd get a lot further with a lot less. Now, by no means am I saying that the agency model is flawed. In fact, the agency model, again, is exactly what I do. But the term SMMA, I'm just not a fan of it. And if you're thinking of, running Facebook ads for e-com and you're a startup, bro, just leave that alone. Start something else. So if you are in the position where, you are considering SMMA, you want to have an online business and you want to take it from 0 to 10, 20, 30, 50,000 pounds a month, what would I recommend that you do? Well, I would still use the agency model. I think the agency model is perfect. But instead, I'd build an entirely new offer. Now, this offer doesn't have to be marketing. It could be web design. It could be, video editing. It could be anything, any online service that you can offer. Now, to pick the service that you're going to offer, I would always recommend that you pick something you either know something about or you have a little bit of interest in. And as I always say, if you're stuck on what offer that you want to pursue, as I always say, you can hit my DM and I will help you for free build out your own 6-figure offer. So all I would do is apply the exact same SMMA principles, but using your own unique offer. Coupling these two together, you're always going to be onto a winner. Now, my last video, I actually explained exactly how you should come up with an offer, what offers to pick, and what makes the most sense. And I actually give you an exact roadmap to go from 0 to 10K in 100 days. So if that is something that would interest you or something that you're looking to pursue, then absolutely check out that video. So to answer the overall question, and just to reiterate, is SMMA dead? No, but if you want to be successful, especially as a startup, you have to evolve. Now, as always, that was Cam. If you found that video helpful, give it a thumbs up. If you're a chief, give it a dislike. And if you want to get rich together, then click that subscribe button.